Raid Shadow Legends. So I just opened up over 100 ancient shards for Abyss. I'll upload the video at the same time I upload this one. And then he wanted me to look over his account and kind of do an account overview and see where we can improve on his account. So I looked over some of his champions already. We're going to have to look and see where he uses these champions, like what his teams are. So we'll go over to Dragons. We'll go over to Clan Boss. We'll go over to a few other places just to see exactly what his team comps are. But as you can see, he doesn't have very many 60s anyway. So he's got a Valkyrie, which is very good. He's got a Terrell, which is fantastic. We've got Aethar for poisons. That's great. But then, I mean, that's pretty much where it ends, because everything else is 50. So we still have work to do on the account. Let's see if he's got masteries taken care of on some of these. So we're not even fully mastered here yet. And we're working on masteries for Aethar. And then we're also working. So Valkyrie's the best one so far, right? Valkyrie has full masteries, but she's slow. From what I saw here, she has life. No, she doesn't even have lifesteal. She's slow. She needs a banner. We've got a lot of 4-star gear. It's good that we've got a lot of defense, and that's good, especially in game. That's a lot for in game. But for now, we can kind of sacrifice some of that defense to go for more speed, so we can get that. Let's see if we've got books in her yet. So we can get that 3-turn up again faster. And that she can get that up right away as well for the waves. Because at this speed, I'm guessing that whatever dungeon we're running, they're probably going before our team is going. And we definitely want Valkyrie to go first. We want to get that shield up before anybody attacks us. We want to make sure we get that counterattack up before anybody attacks us. And it would be really good if we could put her in full lifesteal. That way she can kind of carry the team, right? She can put up the counterattack shield and then just attack back and do a slow run. If it has to be slow, at least we can complete it, right? A slow run and keep everybody alive. And Aethar here, he doesn't have really high stats. I would not worry about making him an attack class. Don't worry about making him hit hard. All we're going to use him for are his poisons. And you're just going to primarily use him for the clan boss. And then we're going to bring him into dragons just to kill the dragon. We're not going to worry about him doing damage along the way. We're not going to worry about his skill 1 doing damage. We do want his skill 1 to steal buffs if they have a buff up. And we do want his poisons to land. So we want high accuracy. We want high accuracy here. And don't even worry about crit damage, none of this stuff. Don't make him an attack class. And honestly, where you're at in the game, don't make anybody a strong offensive class, I should say. Not just attack class, but offensive. You don't really need to make anybody strong. Obviously, you'd kind of make her offensive. That's kind of what she is. But even still, at this point in the game, I might even make her, HP defense or lots of HP and not even worry about doing crazy amount of damage. Just as long as I get that 70% crit, if I can, which it looks like we're trying to do. And the rest of this, for sure, don't put attack here. Yeah, you don't want to attack. Don't do that. Go straight up HP as you can. Try to get that HP as high as possible, because the AI in this game will always attack somebody with the lowest HP. It can even be your tank. It could be your tankiest person it could be her. As long as she has the lowest HP, she could still have really high defense, and they'll always go after her instead, because that's just the way the AI is. It will always attack, usually, especially if it's a void. If it's a void that has really low HP and you're going into dragons, they will usually attack that void. Even if that void has 500 defense, which is good, then it's like a tanky person that they don't even have to taunt, provoke, and then they're going to be attacking them. So let's go see what else we have in here. So this guy, yeah, full makeover. Get him out of this attack, crit, defense, HP, whatever you can do. Get the speed up and get the accuracy up. So all we want from Aethar is to do we want him to apply his poisons every 3 turns. We want him to steal any buffs they have, and then we can put skills on cooldown for the wave. Sure, we can do that as well. And we also, for her, like I said, we could let go of a little bit of, we don't need to worry about accuracy right now with Valkyrie. We're not too concerned in PvE with the waves, with making sure that her skill 1 lowers their turn meter, because a lot of times they're not even going to have a buff up, so we don't have to worry about that. We just want her to go fast, and lifesteal would be nice. And then she can kind of slow play. Not as good as Martyr for it, because Martyr does the decreased attack, but she can still probably solo a lot of things in the game. Really solo it. And then if you bring in Terrell in there with her, which his stats are, what do we got for him? Okay, he's looking pretty good. Again, speed. The speed on everybody is low. Everything else on him is great, but the speed is really low. We need to try to get that speed up. I always go speed boots. So if you're going defense, then grab some speed boots, and you'll be much better off. You'll be much better off. Get those speed boots on these people. For her, I would switch her up and just go HP. make sure you can try to get her to 70% crit for now. And that way her Heartseeker will still do damage, but she's not going to die along the way. Because if these people are dead, you know, they can't do anything. If they're dead, they're dead. And especially for clan boss, if you're bringing this guy into a clan boss, you need that defense up. You need that defense and HP up much more. Especially the defense for the clan boss. You need it up much higher. And we've got Kale. Kale is in lifesteal. I like that. It's nice. I love Kale. So him in lifesteal, again, he's the same way. We don't need to worry about this crit. Don't worry about doing damage with Kale. He's going to do all his damage through poisons, his A1 and his A3, his A2 AoE. We're not even going to worry about that anymore. We're going to be taking a smooth ride with Valkyrie, Terrell, and whoever else you want to bring in. Kale's going and an apothecary, hopefully. Kale's going to be here just laying down this poison, getting us there very slowly, but steady, right? Slow and steady. We're going to get there, healing himself back up, and then taking out the dragon boss or whatever we're working on, especially for the clan boss, because this guy's not going to work out for the clan boss. This will not work for the clan boss. And we're not going to do damage to the clan boss really through their moves. Clan boss damage is all off of War Master, Giant Slayer, procs, as well as poisons. So, you know, for the point you're at in the game anyways, that's what it's going to be off of, 100%. It's not going to be off of damage. It just won't be. And then for Apothecary, we don't have to worry about anything on Apothecary. We can put any gear we want on him. We just need him fast. So the gear you want to put on him, though, is going to have defense and HP. What do we got? Defense. Yeah, put like a defense and HP on him. And then speed here, speed boots. And then speed him up. Just try to get him as fast as possible. If he goes first for your team so that the rest of your team gets boosted, that's good. That's always good. And then you can even incorporate in, you know, once you get a good solid team here, you can put in somebody like Kaimar. If you have his, you might want to wait till you have his skills down, because right now he's probably not going to do a lot of good for you. Actually, scratch that. Don't worry about working with Kaimar right now. Wait till we get better gear. Wait till you get more 60s and get a really stable team, and then you can start subbing in, because his cooldowns aren't down, and you're probably going to want 100% crit. You don't need to, but I just wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't focus on Kaimar just yet. Ghostborn's pretty cool too. We need decreased attack, decreased defense, guaranteed here as long as you know, have him ascended, of course. But it looks like these legendaries are gonna take a lot of books, and we're not getting books from any place anytime soon. And the rest of these, yeah, I would just focus on the ones that you've already done. These ones that you've already focused on are good. Gorgorab is fantastic. You can work on Gorgorab. Just same way. You don't need to make him 6-star. Just make him super tanky and fast. Basically the same thing I'm saying about everybody. Tanky and fast is where it's at this point in the game for sure. And don't underestimate this guy. If you take him to 60 and put him in some stun set, or just put him in a decent set, don't try to make him attack heavy. Make him tanky, very tanky. And get him to do his abilities. We want him to drop the... Oh, I can't unless I pull him over. We want him to decrease defense. We want him to decrease attack. Put on slow speed. Lock out skills with the first skill 1. All AoE, and we want him to live. Especially with the AoE, if we have counterattack from Valkyrie and we're running some kind of anything out there that people might AoE in waves and he's attacking back, that'll be really good. Very good healer right here too, Vrask. A really good healer. You just need to get 100% crit, get a lot of HP, get decent amount of speed, and you'll be good to go with him as well. So that's a really good, I mean, you have some really good champs. Let's go see what we've got as far as where we're going to use them in. What teams you're running, right? What team are you using right now? So we're at Dragons 13. That's good. You can farm Dragons 13 all day long. We get at 13 is the place to be. I mean, that is the place to be with your team. 4 to 6-star gear. As you see, 12 only gives you 4 to 5-star gear. So here we can farm for the rest of our days and try to work up to a better team, which I don't think it, you know, if you need to farm here for 3 months or whatever, switch it up while you're grinding to get your other 60s, then you could. So I don't know what you have on, I didn't even look at Champ for it. If he's good for this, I don't know. Let me see. We need people to survive though. Athar's not going to survive. Kale isn't going to survive the way he is. It's the way they're geared, right? It's the way they're geared. If they were geared differently, they would survive. They would do much better. And we don't have a lot of healing from Apothecary, but we might have enough if... Dang, the sensitivity on touching this stuff. We might have enough if we were going faster, right? If the whole team was beefier and faster, So that means they take less damage. Speed it up. They take a lot less damage. They'd be 2-turning these waves, and it might work out well. It might work out well. But I'm sure there's a lot of teams that you have here that can beat this stage, because it looks like we just tore up this first wave really easy. So you're probably having problems, I guess, on the next wave, but that's okay as long as we'll have to see. Oh man, it hurts. It hurts. There we go. We got it up. We got it up, but we lost one of our poisoners. We still have, Aethar, so we're good with him. That's fine. As long as we can keep him alive, I'm pretty sure we can beat the dragon. But we shouldn't have lost Kale. I think if we make him really tanky, he can take at least a hit, right? Take one hit and we'll be okay. All right, we need to get some poisons up. Let's get these poisons up. All right, luckily we've got this legendary Valkyrie here who's a really strong champion. All right, we've got poisons now. We'll be fine. Yeah, the dragon's going down fast. I mean, his life is getting depleted pretty quick. So we shouldn't have any problems farming 13 forever. Get that 5 and 6 star gear. Get the 4-star gear if it's really an upgrade. If it really is an upgrade compared to what you have. And get away from trying to make them attack heavy. Because I don't want him to die. I want him just to lay down the poisons. And it looks like we're doing okay. We're not taking... We had that decreased attack from skill 1 of Terrell, which really helps out a lot. So that was fine. There we go. Defense percentage and speed. This is fine. We can put this on, and it's accuracy, so we need accuracy, accuracy. He's the only one that doesn't need anything fancy. Apothecary can just be HP, defense, and speed boots, and speed substats, whatever we can get with him, and he's good to go. So that's good. I mean, you can't complain with that run. I don't know what... We can look at Spider, but Spider's a whole nother animal. Of course, you're going to be low on Spiders because we need a good turn meter reduction. We've got Apothecary. We've got good turn meter reduction actually in Terrell as well. And he does the AoE decreased defense, which helps out a tremendous amount. But we're going to need more. We're going to need a lot more. And that'll be later on down the line. So don't even worry about Spider right now. Just worry about getting your dragon gear, and doing the campaign. Are we all the way in campaign? Brutal. Okay. Yeah, you three-starred everything in brutal. Nightmare. I wouldn't worry about Nightmare. Don't worry about that. You can do that slowly as your account gets stronger. You can get into Nightmare. So that's all I've got for your account, Abyss. Thank you so much for letting me open up those 100 and something shards that we didn't get anything great for. And I don't know what else I can do with your account or go over. That's just where we're at. We need to farm dragons, and we need to make these guys stronger so they definitely won't die. And then, oh yeah, let's go back over to dragons. Let me do the next level. Oh, clan boss. Same thing with the clan boss. It's going to be like that. Yeah, we're going to need more survivability, all this kind of stuff. And really, I wouldn't even worry about doing her anymore, Juliana. Nobody really uses her late game. She's not that strong. She drops off a lot. It's much better to use Aethar right here. And you've already got him 60. So just build him, like I said, really tanky and put him in place of her. Unless you're going up against a bad affinity, then you can sub her in. But he's already 60. So make him super tanky. I thought that Kale was 62. It's only 50? Okay. So we need to bring Kale up as well. And then you'll do much better on the clan boss. Of course, you want everybody with lifesteal. You want everybody with War Master or Giant Slayer so you can get the damage done. We're going to go over one more thing and look at dragons, the next level of dragons, to see how bad it is. Dragons 14 is Force, so all this magic isn't doing really well. And he got popped already on the last stage. So do we have anybody that's tanky? I guess that's why you were using him. Wow, 50%? Yeah, that's a lot. We'll take that. 50%. That is a tremendous amount. Okay, let's see how we do against this wave. Who are they? They're going to target Aethar, which is actually really bad because he's our only poisoner. Now, if he had much higher HP, like if he had the highest HP on the team or second highest, third highest, whatever, they would attack somebody else, which hopefully would be somebody like Valkyrie who has really high defense, and then we'd be good to go. So the first wave usually is never a problem if you got a decent team, which we do. So now we're just going to have to see how second wave is with our cooldowns. What kind of cooldowns? What's off cooldown? What's ready to go? Good. Hey, looks like it worked perfectly. We had the Apothecary come in, speed boost. We had Valkyrie do the buff right here, and they're all attacking Apothecary. So good. So far so good. Let's see how we do on the boss. Please don't lose anybody right now. I'd be really happy if we don't lose anybody. Nice. Wow, they tore it up, man. These people are tearing it up. I bet you've upgraded a lot of stuff and you just haven't run this yet. You probably upgraded quite a few things and you just haven't run the newest Dragon 14 yet. But speed counts. I mean, speed matters for everything. We need that speed to not take this 2-hit. Jesus. Yeah, we were too slow, like way too slow. There's no way the dragon should ever 2-attack us. Never. Even when we're stunned. When we're stunned, we should be fast enough that we can catch up and go at the same time as the dragon. Go right before him. Not like that. But we got the attack down. As long as we got the attack down up on him, and we got decreased defense too. We just lost the decreased defense. We got shields up. That's fine. We don't have any poisons. We don't have any poisons up. Come on. Oh, did they get resisted before? It's on a 3-turn cooldown, so we should be popping it soon. There we go. Okay, all of them are up. There we go. So if he inhales, we're okay. We should be okay now. We should be all right. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah. Look at this time, too. The time's good. Now, can we keep doing this? Is this a steady team or a stable team, or are we getting super lucky right now? Because right now it looks really easy. I mean, super easy. It looked like it was no problem at all. 210. I like it. All right, so that's it. We can go on to the next one is Spirit. You've got great champions for Spirit. I don't think you're going to have any problem with Spirit. If we need to take Kale to 60, and then even if you don't have him 60, just like I said, get them tanky and get them fast, and you will be good to go. Abyss, thank you so much again. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all so much for the support. Come check me out on Twitch, StewGaming TV. I stream almost every day now. I've done it twice, so we'll see. But I've really been enjoying it, and I'll see you all on a video soon.